you guys? It's Mary.
And Amma.
Leave you guys a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, y'all, because today we are going to be doing an exclusive preview that TLC has just posted. Actually, They posted 2, so it'll be 2 videos being posted today.
Absolutely.
Well, 3, because we're also going to talk about Gwen.
Yes.
But, basically, Christine kind of came out and she talked about, which I want you guys to look at this clip.
Yes.
Then we're going to be
It
back.
wasn't mean. It wasn't mean to anybody. Like, I didn't know that I'd been shunning Robin like Mary said I was doing. I didn't know I'd been doing those things. I didn't try to do anything like that.
Christine talked Janelle and Mary for 2 years to me. This is why I was getting frustrated. It's like, you keep telling me I'm sleeping with the enemy.
So Christine feels threatened by Janelle as well?
Not now. I spent 2 years listening to it.
So who do you trust?
Well, I think that's obvious.
Then say it.
God, that'll start just pissing me off.
As you guys can see, Christine, she was kind of talking about how, she did not know that she was being mean or shunning anybody, which honestly, I feel like it's really just a gaslighting from Kody or Robin or whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
Because she really has not been doing that. She kissed Robin's ass for almost 5 years when Kody told her on their anniversary, love, respect the family, and I will love you.
Yes.
And she went out of her way. She broke her neck, literally, to just go and be there for your favorite wife.
Yes.
And everything. So she was like, I don't know where the disconnect is, because maybe she feels like I wasn't opening up to her enough as she would like.
Yeah.
And then my thing is also, I feel like it's not Robin's place to tell somebody how much they should open up or not, because you weren't doing shit. You were over there taking my children to babysit your kids when you only had 3.
Firstly, Robin, from the time she came in, she was very jealous of Christine.
Absolutely.
Just like Christine says, I was jealous of Robin, but she was jealous of Robin because she's like, oh, this is like the new shiny toy or whatever that Kody has.
Right.
He's spending time with her and all that stuff. And then also she was seeing how Kody was with her, really not being fair, right? But the other thing was this. I think Robin, from the beginning, she was jealous of Christine.
Yeah, because
and the power she had in the family and her integral part that she served in the family. Not that Christine's going around to have power with anyone.
Yeah.
But because she is the mommy, really, in the home, in the whole home, for everyone.
Yeah.
And she makes things easier. And then the other thing, when she arrived, it became peaceful.
Right.
The house became peaceful. So right there, and then the other thing too, Christina already has that 16 years when Kody was satisfied.
Right.
So Robin sees all of that. So she's kind of like, from the very beginning, I got to break that relationship.
Right.
So from the very beginning, when Cody's around, I bet she go pretending to be with Christine, to want to do this and all that, and then go with a lie to Kody. She's just not letting me in. I don't know what it is, She's not letting me in at all. And going with the lies also to Mary.
Yeah.
And Mary thinking, well, maybe she's shunning you.
Yeah.
And this is what gets me about this whole Robin thing. It just seems so malicious to me. Like conniving.
Yeah.
The more like Kody is talking and spilling these beans, it just tells me just how far this rabbit hole goes with Robin.
Yeah.
Like she was very manipulative from the very beginning.
Absolutely.
From the very beginning. And she was trying to usurp Christine's position in the home. Not just with Kody, but with the kids.
Absolutely.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, so I just felt like that was really unfortunate. But then also he was there talking about how she was shit-talking Janelle and Mary for the first 2 years. Like, he holds onto grudges like an elephant. Like, all of that does not even matter.
No.
Mary was mentally unstable. Janelle did not like her.
Exactly.
It was contentious at the time.
Yes.
Christine tried to come in. She was trying to figure out what was going on.
Exactly.
Do I think she sat down there and complained about them for 2 years? No, I do not. I think he is mistaken Christine with Robin.
Yeah.
Robin, who sat down there and complained about Christine and Christine and Mary, I'm sure.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And Janelle.
So it's like this man has amnesia.
Yeah. And remember, I think he also lied, because all this time he's been saying, Christine and Janelle. Christine has been shit talking Mary and Janelle for years. He kept on saying years, as though this was like a long time, like all these years, right?
Yeah.
But now he finally says it's 2 years, which I'm sure it was the first 2 years when she just arrived as a young 20-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Young person in her 20s, that's like coming into this new dynamic of two women who are going at it with each other. So she talks to you about that for, okay, let's just say for shits and giggles, she talks to you about that for the 2 years. But then you say, you Kody, who you say you're the leader, a patriarch, whatever, you say this, you start realizing who you can trust and what you can say and what you can't say. You're the leader. Based on your wives talking to you, you can't handle it. Then all of a sudden, you start, okay, who do I trust? What do I say? How can I speak in this forum?
I really doubt he was doing anything like that. Because the thing is, Kody would never make himself uncomfortable for somebody else's comfort. Not unless it's Robin.
No. And when you talk like that, then where is this leader that you say that you were?
Yeah.
That's not the talk of a leader. You're talking like as though you're someone who's working on one of these jobs, right? And you
have to shut up and do whatever they say.
Thank you. You're like this employee.
Exactly.
Even a manager, when I talk about it, you can begin to realize who you can trust and what can I say and what I can say. And you, the father, miss me with that mess. Yeah. I mean, the only person who's falling for that rubbish is Suki. And but do you see how he says to Suki, when Suki says, "Well, who do you trust?" and he doesn't want to say, and she says, "Say it." That will just start pissing me off.
Suki, the issue is with you, and you don't watch the show.
No.
If you watch the show, you would actually know that who he trusts. You wouldn't need him to answer that because you have no idea who he trusts.
Yes.
And it's not obvious to you.
Yes.
So that was a little bit of a Dodo Bird moment for me.
And the other Dodo Bird moment, when she said about Christine, when she said, "Oh, does Christine feel threatened by Janelle?" If you watch the show, you will know that they're best friends. And no, she's not threatened by Janelle. And none of the seasons have even shown that.
Yeah.
So you will not have even asked that if you watch the show.
And then Kody, you're lying, talking about how Christine felt threatened by Janelle all these years. Threatened by Janelle who was your the bro, the Janelle who you barely had sex with, Janelle who you barely had romance with, Janelle who was basically your brother in this whole sister-wife thing.
I know.
Really?
Yeah,
she was threatened by that. She said she did not experience any type of jealousy until Robin came. So she was not threatened by Mary's little whatever she had going on over there. She was not threatened by Janelle, who they were actually close.
Yes.
I mean, really. Yeah. So all that is BS. This I don't know how he gets up and he just lies like this. Like I think there's something mentally wrong with him.
Because it's Suki, and Suki don't watch the show, and also I don't know if it's a cultural thing with Suki. Because remember that first time when he got in her face, this is another third time he has gone in her face, when he says, "You take that back right now." Right? And then the other one was, "That's a very unfair question," which I think is going to come probably today. But today it tells me that would just start pissing me off. And then she backs off. It's as if this man is like threatening, having these subtle threats with the host of the show. And TLC sits there, watches, does not check him, but allows it.
I just thought the whole thing was just very odd. Suki does not really ask hard-hitting questions. She doesn't watch the show or whatever. And I don't know why they have a host like that who doesn't watch the show. Maybe because they want her to be unbiased. But you have somebody who has at least watched the last 4 effing episodes. Mm-hmm. I mean, my God.
I know.
Like, I actually don't know what's going on. And then my view is, personally, I actually would like for them to all do interviews together. Like, maybe have the individuals, but then when they have the individual interviews, we all come together and we address what was going on.
Exactly.
That would be lovely.
That would be great.
You know what I'm saying? And then also have somebody who holds his feet to the fire. You know, I mean, somebody came in our comment section, very shady. You know, mom checked her. But, I mean, aggression is not needed. I know we come on here and we say what everyone is thinking.
The person was trying to say, and I don't even know if it's a man or a woman, but they were trying to say that, TLC doesn't
not have non-aggressive white
person hosting the show.
No, they said that they will not have an aggressive non-white person doing it. Trying to be shady towards us or whatever.
But my thing is,
you don't need aggression.
They already had a Caucasian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me the away from me. Give me the thing.
Okay. All right. I got it away already. Okay. It's gone. That was a wasp. Anywho. But yeah, like Mary was saying, you don't need aggression. You don't need anybody who's aggressive. You just need someone to be accountable. You need someone with integrity.
Yes.
Someone who doesn't lie, like we saw Suki lie.
Yes.
And we talked about that. You know, someone who will hold his feet to the fire, someone who will keep his tail accountable, and someone who actually watches the damn show.
Yes.
Okay. And but I am not liking this subtle threat, and I don't know if I'm making a thing out of it. You guys, please get in the comments. Let me know if I'm making a big deal out of it. But you okay, sweetie?
No, I'm fine.
But
this was coming towards me really fast.
I know. But my thing is, it's like this things that he does gets in her face. That would just start pissing me off as he goes and gets his water to drink.
He does like really like microaggressions.
That's what he does, and he's doing that with Suki, and it's fucking pissing me the fuck off.
And I feel like he's kind of violent. I mean, we had already done a video about Kody gets violent, which I will link for you guys. But I just feel like that he has ways. Like, I mean, it's not like beating up anybody, but it's just in the subtleties. You know what I'm saying?
And if he does that to Suki in our face, a stranger that he don't know, how the hell you think he's conducting himself behind those cameras?
Yeah. So I just think, he has to stop lying. But I'm hoping he watches this. Gwen is watching. He's going to watch. Hopefully, I'm hoping she watches almost our season 17. She just did season 17, episode 3.
Right.
But I wonder what her opinion is. But I'm just like, how do you do all this stuff? Like, you and Robin are going out of your way to break down the mother of your children, who has raised really all of your kids.
I know.
And also somebody who has also helped raise Robin's kids. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how do you go out of your way and think that it's okay to just put this woman down? Like, it's just not okay. And I feel like sometimes men, I don't get it. Men sometimes they think that, oh, if I'm mean to the mother, the kids will still love me. No. That's not how that works.
No, it doesn't work.
Especially when you've been an absentee father. So, I don't know. The whole thing is just a mess.
And what is sad a lot of the times that the men don't realize is that not because you're out there talking trash about their mom, doesn't mean that the mom is doing the same.
Yeah,
so
they
the
always say that.
Children see the disparity, and they see mom keeping her mouth closed and not telling them bad things about their father. Then they see the father any chance he gets shit talking the mom, and then all of a sudden, when you see that the children are estranged from you, you wonder why. You wonder why, and then you think, oh, that mom probably is the one keeping them away from me. No.
Yeah.
The child sees you shit talking their mom day in, day out.
Yeah.
They see their mom going on with her life, not saying nothing, telling them, oh, well, respect your daddy. Right? And they get to that space as they become adults. Like, no, F that. Yeah. I'm not going to show any respect for this kind of person who doing this and saying all this stuff.
Yeah. So, that was our take on this preview.
Yeah, but you guys, get down in the comments. And tell me if I am hearing things or maybe I'm too sensitive about it.
We watched the tape about 6 times, so I don't think you're hearing anything. We did our research and we know.
Like, he is sounding very aggressive to the host.
Yeah, I feel like but someone also did say that in the comment section or whatever, that the reason why they really don't have somebody asking hard hitting questions or whatever is because Kody does shit like this. Which, I mean, I understand, but also I feel like there's a tactic that you can use where you kind of build up his ego and you ask him the question without really asking it in a way that's appeasing to him. So really, by the time you get done with it, he doesn't even know that he has answered all these questions the way that you have expected it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like because he's a narcissist, you kind of have to build up to his ego a little bit. But you can ask questions in a way where you still get your point across.
And I know they don't want him to walk off, but at the same time,
don't ask dumb questions for nothing.
You can actually, if he gets to that space, you can actually call his bluff. He can't leave anyway because he's tail signed a contract, so he got to sit there and answer questions.
Yeah.
So he can, forfeit his money that you're paying him. But someone made a comment, and I don't know how true this is, that apparently the producer is like his next door neighbor and Kody's friend. The producer of the show is like Kody's friend and lives next door to Kody, and they're friends. They hang out.
Well, my opinion, if he's your friend, how come they're paying them so little? He ain't that much of a friend. So I don't know how
only
much.
They became friends after he was on the show. So
but you know
whatever you were going to get, you're going to get. Not because I'm your friend, I'm going to increase your thing. Because it's not the producer who's going to pay them. It's the network who's going to pay them.
But you know what also I thought was very interesting? That somebody in our comment section, which I love the comments. I love when you guys stand up for us. And I love when you guys give us information. It was somebody had said that, oh, you know, Kody actually was the one who brought this show to the family or whatever. And then someone's like, no, honey, it was actually Christine, because Christine was more well known. Her family was more well known, and they actually had brought the idea up to her. So I don't know which one is true, but I'm kind of banking on Christine. If it was Christine, then I can see why he hate her.
And why Robin also does this. You think Robin doesn't know Christine's family?
Of course. She stalked that family. She divorced her husband and quickly hopped onto that Kody train.
Yes.
And then also
and
sat on Mary's neck.
To want to go get the matriarch of this family. Because that's what she was. Christine, the matriarch of this family. Mm-hmm. The head mother in charge. Yes, she was.
Yeah.
And Robin wanted to come and bring that down. Because of her jealousy.
Yeah.
And her pretend crying self.
Yeah.
You know, and then Kody, who has been feeling competitive with Christine, not that Christine is competing with him.
Yeah.
But Kody, I think he's also like jealous of Christine.
Absolutely, he's in competition with her.
Yes, jealous of wives. And so because of that, when Robin came and she's whispering in his ear, he used this as an opportunity to put down Christine.
Yeah.
I'm just happy she left you on time. Try not to curse. I'm just happy she left you in time when she needed to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And pull that damn rug from under your damn feet. And started that domino effect of wives leave your tail.
I know. But yes, you all, it's Mary.
And Alma.
You might press a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below, you all.